Have you ever heard someone say, I'm too old to exercise? Or maybe you've thought it yourself. Let me tell you something. I used to believe that too. But here's the truth. Exercise isn't just for the young. It's one of the most powerful tools we have to stay strong, healthy, and independent as we age. Today, we're going to talk about how movement can transform your life after 60. Whether you're looking to boost your energy, improve your balance, or simply feel more confident in your body, these tips will help you take the first step toward a stronger, healthier you. One of the biggest myths about exercise is that it has to be intense or complicated to make a difference. But here's the reality. Even small amounts of movement can have a huge impact. It's not about running marathons or spending hours at the gym. It's about finding ways to keep your body active and engaged in a way that feels good for you. Let me share a story. My friend Margaret, who's 72, used to think exercise wasn't for her. She'd say, I'm too stiff, too tired, too busy. Then one day she decided to try walking around her neighborhood for just 10 minutes. That 10 minutes turned into 20, then 30, and now she walks every morning without fail. She says it's transformed how she feels, not just physically, but mentally too. The beauty of walking is that it's accessible, low impact, and easy to fit into your day. You don't need special equipment or a gym membership, just a pair of comfortable shoes and a willingness to move. And the benefits? They're incredible. Walking improves circulation, strengthens muscles, and even lifts your mood. Plus, it's a great way to connect with nature, or with a friend if you invite someone along. But what if walking isn't your thing? Don't worry, there are plenty of other options. Another fantastic form of exercise is gentle stretching or yoga. These activities focus on flexibility, balance, and relaxation, which are especially important as we age. Take my neighbor Joe, for example. At 85, he started doing chair yoga twice a week. He was hesitant at first, worried he wouldn't be able to keep up. But once he tried it, he noticed his joints felt less stiff, his posture improved, and he even slept better at night. Now he says it's one of the highlights of his week. Yoga doesn't require fancy poses or hours of practice. Even simple stretches, like reaching your arms overhead or bending forward to touch your toes, can make a big difference. The key is to listen to your body and go at your own pace. And here's something else to keep in mind. Hydration and nutrition play a role in how you feel during and after exercise. If you're moving more, your body needs fuel to keep up. Start your day with a balanced meal. Think whole grains, lean protein, and fruits or veggies. And don't forget to drink plenty of water before, during, and after activity. For years, I underestimated the importance of staying hydrated. Then I started pairing my morning walk with a big glass of water, and the difference was amazing. I had more energy, felt less sore, and recovered faster. Movement is a gift we give ourselves, no matter our age. We've covered a few ideas so far, but there's so much more to explore. Next, we'll talk about how strength training can help you stay independent and confident in your later years. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss it. Let's talk about something that often gets overlooked when we think about exercise after 60, strength training. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Isn't lifting weights just for bodybuilders or athletes? Not at all. Strength training isn't about bulking up. It's about staying strong, independent, and capable of doing the things you love for years to come. Here's why strength training matters. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia. This can lead to weakness, balance issues, and even difficulty with everyday tasks like carrying groceries or getting up from a chair. But guess what? Strength training can slow down that process and even reverse some of it. When I first started incorporating strength exercises into my routine, I was amazed at how much stronger I felt. Simple things like opening jars or climbing stairs became easier. And let me tell you, there's nothing quite like the confidence boost that comes from knowing your body can handle whatever life throws your way. The good news is, you don't need a gym membership or heavy equipment to get started. Resistance bands, light dumbbells, or even your own body weight can be incredibly effective. For example, squats while holding onto a chair can strengthen your legs, and wall push-ups can build upper body strength. Take my friend Carol, for instance. At 75, she started doing strength exercises twice a week using just a resistance band and a pair of 2-pound dumbbells. Within months, she noticed her arms felt firmer, her legs stronger, and her balance improved. She says, "I feel like I've reclaimed my independence." Strength training doesn't have to be intimidating. Start small, just 1 or 2 exercises per session, and gradually increase as you feel more comfortable. The key is consistency. Even 10 minutes a day can make a big difference over time. But here's another important tip. Listen to your body. Exercise should challenge you, but it shouldn't hurt. If something feels uncomfortable or causes pain, stop and try modifying the movement. For example, if a full squat feels too difficult, try a shallow squat instead. Or if standing exercises aren't an option, many strength moves can be done seated. I remember when I first tried lunges, I was so determined to do them perfectly that I pushed myself too hard and ended up sore for days. That's when I learned the importance of pacing myself. Now I focus on progress, not perfection. It's all about finding what works for you. And speaking of finding what works, let's talk about balance exercises. Falls are a real concern as we age, but they're not inevitable. Incorporating balance-focused activities into your routine can help you stay steady on your feet and reduce your risk of injury. One of my favorite exercises is the single leg stand. Simply hold on to a chair for support and lift one foot off the ground for 10 to 15 seconds. Then switch sides. Over time, you'll notice your stability improving. My neighbor George swears by this exercise. He says it's helped him feel more confident walking without his cane. Balance exercises can be as simple or as challenging as you want them to be. Start with basic movements and gradually add complexity as you improve. Tai Chi is another excellent option. It's gentle, meditative, and fantastic for coordination. Let's talk about something that doesn't always get the attention it deserves: how exercise fuels your mind and spirit. We often focus on the physical benefits of movement, but the mental and emotional rewards are just as powerful. Exercise isn't just about staying strong, it's about feeling alive, energized, and ready to embrace life to the fullest. When you move your body, you're not just working your muscles, you're also giving your brain a boost. Physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, which helps improve memory, focus, and mood. It's like hitting the reset button for your mind. Take my friend Patricia, for example. At 78, she started feeling forgetful and sluggish. Then she began incorporating short walks and stretching into her daily routine. Within weeks, she noticed she was sharper, more alert, and even sleeping better at night. She says, exercise feels like a natural energy drink, and it's free. But here's the best part. Exercise can also be a form of self-care. It's a chance to carve out time for yourself, connect with nature, or simply let go of stress. Whether it's a morning walk, a yoga session, or dancing in your living room, movement can become a celebration of who you are today. I make it a point to pair my exercise with gratitude. For instance, during my morning walk, I take a moment to appreciate the sunrise or the sound of birds chirping. It turns an ordinary activity into something special, a reminder that every step I take is a gift. And here's another beautiful thing about exercise. It connects us to others. Joining a group class, walking with a friend, or even sharing your progress with loved ones creates bonds that enrich our lives. Movement becomes more than just physical. It becomes social, emotional, and deeply fulfilling. But how do you make exercise a seamless part of your day? Here's a tip. Start small and build from there. If you try to overhaul your entire routine overnight, it can feel overwhelming. Instead, look for opportunities to add movement into your existing schedule. For example, stand up and stretch during TV commercials, march in place while brushing your teeth, or take the stairs instead of the elevator. Every bit counts. Over time, these small habits add up and become second nature. And don't forget to celebrate your progress along the way. Did you walk an extra block today? Celebrate it. Did you try a new exercise? Celebrate it. These little wins remind you of how far you've come and keep you motivated to keep going. As we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this thought. Exercise after 60 isn't about chasing perfection. It's about embracing possibility. Every step you take, every stretch you do, is a testament to your strength, resilience, and zest for life. If this video inspired you, I'd love to hear from you. Share your favorite way to stay active in the comments below. I'm always looking for new ideas. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss a video. Together, we'll keep learning, growing, and thriving.